Alright. Going back to some lighthearted Hedge TV material. A lot going on politically, but don't just do that on my channel, you know. But if you guys ever do anything by accident that makes you look like a complete badass, that's always cool when that happens. Or it's just complete accident, you know, and everyone's like, damn. I can remember a couple of cases in particular. One thing, I've always been an avid biker. I mean, bicycling, you know what I mean? And so I go really fast all the time. And what I do is I stop with my rear brakes, then I add the front brakes to help me slow down. Or if I'm going really fast, I'll just clamp both of them and the bike just screeches to a halt, you know? Well, this one time, I was borrowing my buddy's bike. And for some reason I can't remember, his bike didn't have rear brakes. And I was in a hurry. This is why I had to borrow his bike. And so I'm flying in Columbus, Ohio, on the sidewalk with no helmet, incidentally. Flying along. And I'm coming up on an intersection. And the light's getting ready to change. So I really step on it, you know, because I want to make it through this light. But as I'm getting closer, I realize it's not happening. In fact, as I get to the intersection, traffic's already going, right? I already missed the light. So I clamp on both brakes, but like I said, there's no rear brakes, just the front brakes. So the bike just catapults me over the handlebars. And for all intents and purposes, I should have went head first into traffic and died that day. But instead, I went over feet first and stuck the perfect superhero landing right on the sidewalk, right by the people waiting to cross the crosswalk. Just like, bam! Everyone's looking at me like, damn, what the... You know, and I just kind of stood up, look, bike goose crashed in the bushes there, and I looked like a badass pro, right? Completely by accident, I almost died, right? So that's a good one. Another one, this is when my daughter was a little baby, right? And I was pushing her in a stroller, and she was asleep. And we're walking on the sidewalk, we're going across the driveway of the apartment complex where we live. And there was a car parked there because the guy was in the driver's seat and the lady was putting trash in the dumpster. And for some reason, dude just suddenly goes, blah, blasted the horn as we walked in front of him, right? And I'm generally a paranoid, jumpy person, you know what I mean? Everybody knows I'm kind of jumpy. But for some reason, I didn't flinch. And my daughter didn't even wake up. It was like it didn't even happen. We just kept walking. Didn't even pause in my step or jump. The baby didn't wake up and cry. Nothing. We just kept walking like we were deaf. You know, maybe that's what he thought. Maybe he thought we were deaf because he's the only one that... Well, actually, I remember the girl saw and she looking at him like, asshole. So, those two are the only ones who witnessed the thing. And so I kind of look like a badass, but actually now I think about it, I bet I just looked like we were deaf, you know, or there was no baby in the stroller or something. Either way, it was crazy, and thought I'd pass that story along, and that's my video for now. Take it easy.